Good morning everybody, and welcome to the Houston's Lawn Channel. This morning we're getting everything loaded up and we're gonna head to one massive job. When I tell you massive job, they want a lot gutted. This is gonna be one of the most ultimate backyard rescues you've ever seen. Got my Celsius energy drink, pina colada, you know. Let's get the equipment.
Think that's enough?
Oh yeah, that should be enough. Get the pole trimmers. The OG are back. Woohoo. Yeah, this handles a lot nicer in terms of the soft grip. Yeah, and I mean, if there's not enough, like you said, you could just go grab some more, but I think that should be plenty. All right, guys, we're gonna head to the job and tune you guys in then. All right, guys, we're here. Got the trailer loaded up. About to go over the job and see what we have in store. As you can see off the bat, you know it's already going down. Today, we're gonna be cleaning up quite a bit on this property. As you can see, it's kind of quite junkified. But keep in mind, everything we're doing today is per request of the customer. We're not getting everything, so there's gonna be some things you're gonna see in this video that you're gonna be like, why aren't you trimming that? Well, it's because the customer does not want us to trim it, so we respect that. So, what we're doing today is, as you can see, this big thing right here, this being cut down, removed, gone. The rows of Sharons, those are staying. We're just gonna trim them up to where they're kind of boxed off and out above the gutter. Same thing with this rose of Sharon, we're gonna be keeping this. We're gonna trim this limb off right here to where it's not hanging over. So we'll go ahead and trim that. I'm gonna take you over here. We're removing the vines right here. We're trimming this one. So we're just gonna be trimming this like so to where you can access it around it with the mower. Getting these lower limbs right here, just kind of help clean it up. These vines all throughout the bushes right here. Got to remove all these vines out of all these rose bushes. That's gonna be fun, but we'll get it done. And then this lovely magnolia tree that is beautiful. Customer wants all of the lower limbs that are touching the ground to be removed. I think it's gonna look great. It's been like this for years. Sucks weed trimming around it, mowing around it, so it's gonna be nice to be able to just trim up these lower branches that touch on the ground and just shorten the ones kind of above, bring it in a little bit more. So it'll look more like a tree instead of a bush, kind of. Then we'll move over here. Customer wants that boxwood trimmed. Now, boxwoods are very temperamental, so you can't really trim them that intently. So we're gonna trim it back as far back as possible without me killing the bush as best I can. If we're leaving this, same thing with this. Customer wants this cut way back. In addition to this one, I can cut back really nicely. These things, they're hardy, they rarely die. So we're trimming this bush way back, removing that tree. The bigger part of the jobs, which of course the magnolia was one of them, these two huge roses of Sharon. Customer wants these trimmed back and down 4 to 5 feet, or 4 to 6 feet. So we're probably gonna do it right at 6 feet. We're gonna trim all that back. And then within the roses of Sharon is a wild mulberry tree, as you can see right here. Quite a big one, actually. So customer wants that removed. So we'll be removing this big boy as best as possible and then trimming these down to 5 to 6 feet. Gonna be crazy, gonna be crazy. Probably trim up a little bit of this guy, but customer didn't say anything about this bed. We're gonna clean off some of these vines right here for free. We do it every year for the customer. They always ask. We're just gonna go ahead and do it for them before they ask because, well, we already know they're gonna want it done. So get that. Then we move out back, and this is where things do kind of start to slow down, but still some good work. This dogwood. Dogwoods are very temperamental, and this is one of the best dogwoods I have ever seen. And this tree was planted in an area where you could see there's a tree there, there's a tree there. You would think it wouldn't do well, but no. Beautiful. That's absolutely amazing. I mean, great growth. Moving on, customer wants all 4 raised beds cut to the ground. So everything you see right here, And the fourth one is right over here. This big tree, this big mulberry tree, didn't say anything about the big one. We're probably gonna trim up some of the branches just on the sides. And we double checked, we asked. But the rest of these, cut to the ground. So, and of course, then we're gonna clean this side up right over here, just kind of clean up along the fence line right here. This dead crabapple tree, didn't say anything about it, but we're gonna go ahead and trim off these dead branches shooting off to the side so it makes it easier for mowing, kind of cleans it up, makes it look a little bit better. And yeah, I think that's about it, guys. So let's get it. Yes.
I didn't know that was there.
Talking about these?
Yeah.
You don't want these?
Yes. No, I don't want them.
You don't want them,
The
okay.
only thing that belongs here are the 2 boxwoods.
Okay, okay.
So anything to the fence you can take down.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Thank you.
Not a problem. I'd take care of you.
See, I can only see that doesn't belong.
Yeah.
Do that.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Customer wants the roses of Sharon's done. Okay, so I got the bulk of the chainsaw stuff done. The rest is to take the head trimmers and do. It's a lot faster that way. So customer wants this. Said they wanted both the corner bushes to be about the same height, just to make sure it's within the range of everything. Probably start working on these vines. So, but before I get started on that, I'm gonna take me a little Celsius break. Pop in when I'm back over there. All right. This is definitely Vine City. Man, I really should have bought a cleaner for this job. Between the poison ivy and the roses, it's definitely gonna be a fun one. Boss man's back. We went ahead and grabbed the rat filer so we could sharpen the chainsaw so we can cut easier. So let me go see what he wants.
I had to turn around and go back and get oil because I forgot oil.
Okay.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Does this go to any of your machines? I found this in the shed. I don't have no use for it. I'm just gonna use it in the chainsaw.
No, I mean, yeah, I just figured, yeah, use it in the chainsaw.
That way I can use it up.
She opened the window and she said she didn't want anything over here. So I cut the Rose of Sharon down. And then she said, while you're here, if you don't mind, can you clean up the fence line? I said, sure, I can do my best.
That's all poison ivy.
So I figured we could spray it.
It's gotta be sprayed first and killed before I come in here.
So,
Yep.
So I just trimmed what I could without touching the poison ivy with my skin. Yeah, we'll have to trim that with the...
Yep. No, I'll let her know about this. That ain't no problem.
Okay. And then the second thing is, she said, you know the 2 corner bushes on Levitt houses? Talking about these 2?
Yeah.
She said, I know that they're not the same bush,
No.
but she wants this bush at the same height as that bush.
Okay. Give her what she wants.
Okay.
Where's the chainsaw at? There it is.
Right here. All right, we're gonna load up what we can for now. So that way it helps with the mess as we go along. So let's get this in a pile. I'd have another camera angle for you guys, but I don't have anywhere to really put it. So this is what you get. You either like it or you don't. If you don't like it, cool. I probably don't like you either. If you do like it though, probably like you too. Lordy, lordy. We gotta stack this neat because you've seen the job we gotta do, so it's gotta fit on here. All right. What was that?
This is the old busted one. Take it back there and trim everything down to the...
Alrighty. So he's gonna rake that up. All right. Yeah, can you tell these are the old messed up pair? She burns rich in oil. But it runs though. Alrighty. So you want me to start on this next?
Yes, please.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's get those loppers. So that would mean probably about right here. Okay. That's my first cut. Second cut should be right there. Beautiful.
Chainsaw in there on this big one.
Then, let's see here, my next one. Alright, technical difficulty, my battery died, sorry about that guys, but wasn't gonna stop doing the job, so went ahead and trimmed this up. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna look a lot better.
Yep. This one completely transforms it, don't it?
Yeah, it's gonna fill in nicely right there. Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna trim a few more of these lower branches here to lift it up. So while he does that, I'm gonna start loading everything up.
Hey, Seth.
Yeah.
Walk around the tree, see if you see anything that I missed prune-wise.
Okay.
That you think should be pruned off.
Okay.
Like, I'll probably keep going around tweaking it, but...
Man, I think it looks pretty good. The ones that are like low, I can tell they're gonna fill in the bare spots.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mess with those.
I'm looking for like when we're going around trimming and mowing.
Right. Then yeah, what you're about to do there. Yep. I'd probably get that one more. Yep. Yes. Yep. Beautiful. Yeah, I'd get this guy.
Yeah.
Just right there.
But I can get.
Yep. Might as well match it. Yes. And right over here, I'd get this. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Man, look at all these mosquitoes, man.
Yeah, dude, the mosquitoes are bad.
And it's rained once in a month.
That's why they're out, because they're just now getting water again.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and load up. I think we're good.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Drop a comment and a link. Let me know what you guys think. And we're going to clean this up. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next part of the job. Alright guys, there's been a new development. We have loaded everything up. It's all in the trailer. It is filled up quite a bit, to the point where we're realizing the rest of the job most likely isn't going to fit. So we're going to head over here. We're going to cut that big wild mulberry bush tree. We're going to cut that out, load that up in the trailer, and then we're going to head off to the dump. And we're going to go ahead and dump what we have, because we don't think we're going to make it. So we're going to dump what we have and then come back. At that point we'll probably have lunch. So this is about 11:15 now. By the time we get back from the dump, it'll be about 12:30, 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30 depending. We'll come back here. We'll finish trimming this up, like I said, to the 4 or 5 foot, 6 foot mark area after we remove this and everything when we come back. And then we'll go trim this up, and then we're going to go in the back and do all the things we talked about there. So he just pulled the truck around to make it a lot easier. We're going to whack this thing out, load it up. So here we go. All right, let's get started.
Load it up. Leave the big junk for last. Yeah, and keep stacking them up like you are, and then we'll throw the big loads on top and we're out.
Okay. As you can see, guys, the trailer is jammed. And you all know what else we have to cut down and load up, so you can see why we're going to be going to the dump. It has been one heck of a bush trim year, let me tell you. Oh, that guy got cut up again. Oh, that sap. Sticky.
It's probably, like
Save this for the top. You want all that heavy weight on top so it help pushes it down, so when we go to dump it, it all slides out. That's why we have to put the bases like so. Otherwise, it don't want to slide out as one unit. It'll get stuck on the walls and like so. I mean, I'm gonna stomp it down, but you'll see. All right, we're gonna go back over there.
Let's cut these out first, get them out of our way.
Look at that thing. Dang. Oh, it's huge. Alright, so I'll bring you. Oh, here we go. Action. Action. We got action. Alright, so he's trimming up the base. I'm gonna load this up. Alright, so as you can see here, we've got the trailer loaded up. We cannot, I mean, we can fit a little bit more through right here, but with what we have left between those bushes and everything in the back, it will not fit. So we've weighted everything down with the heavy logs, so it won't blow nowhere. She's loaded though. She's definitely loaded, so.
Thank you for watching Backyard Rescue Part 1. Tune in next time for Part 2, and don't forget to like and subscribe.